Several Twitter users, including the founder of Pastors for Trump, Jackson Lahmeyer, pointed out that this exchange reminded him of Jeb Bush's viral moment where he told the audience to clap. Signing the tweet off with "Oklahoma will go for Trump." We go to him now with more on this. Pastor Jackson Lahmeyer, thank you so much for being with us today. It's great to have you.
Allison, it's good to be on. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, Pastor, what was your reaction to Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt announcing his support for Ron DeSantis, especially seeing as Trump endorsed it during his election?
Yeah, well, sadly, it wasn't surprising because we had been told that Governor Ron DeSantis had been dangling a vice presidential role in front of Governor Kevin Stitt, who's done a great job in Oklahoma. He's very popular in Oklahoma. But however, that dangling of a VP position obviously probably moved him in the direction to endorse Ron DeSantis. And Ron DeSantis has no chance in the state of Oklahoma. I received 4 text messages from the DeSantis super PAC, and only 300, maybe 350 people showed up to his rally with the governor of Oklahoma and the governor of Florida. Those are terrible numbers. It was a disaster. You played the clip of the awkward moment for the governor of Oklahoma. It was very Jeb Bush 2.0, and his campaign staff, they picked a venue that didn't have AC. I mean, it's Oklahoma in the summer. It's hot here. So it was a disastrous trip for the governor of Florida. Oklahoma will remain Trump country.
I love it. Well, speaking of Trump, I'd love to know what you make of the current situation surrounding him. I mean, he's being arraigned today after being a target of the weaponized DOJ. What do you think this means for our president and our country moving forward?
Well, I think it's bad for the country, but I actually think it's good for the president because it just solidifies support for him in the sense of there's a reason they're going after Donald Trump. They're not going after Ron DeSantis. They're definitely not going after Chris Christie. They could care less about those guys. They're going after Donald Trump for a reason, and that just solidifies my support for him. I want the guy that our government hates. I want the guy that every other government hates, and they're trying to take down. President Trump did such an incredible job during his first term, and you and I both know that come his second term, he's going to be much stronger, much wiser, much more discernment because he's already been there for one round. And that's why they don't want him back. They're going to do everything they can to try to stop him. But I think it backfires. It backfires with just normal Americans like myself who say that is politically motivated. And there's a reason they're going after him. And therefore, I'm supporting him.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right about that. It's only strengthening his case. And I think people over at the lamestream media are very well aware that that is indeed the case. It looks like they're fearing that Trump's indictment will create more of an appetite for Trump in 2024. Let's take a listen to what they had to say at CBS.
The way this is being framed by Republicans, which is this is all partisan, this is all a manipulation of the system, creates an appetite for Donald Trump. In other words, if it's all rigged, we want the best rigger in the game on our side.
Well, if that's the case, then I think the polling continues to show us they can nominate him, but he may be set up to lose again.
They know they're in trouble. What do you think, Pastor?
Oh, absolutely. They know they can't beat him, so let's lock him up. Yep. That's the move right now. I mean, think about it. It's unbelievable. And a positive in all of this, 8 out of 10 Republicans identify that they believe this is politically motivated. Now, it's confusing how 20% of Republicans don't see this as politically motivated, but at least 8 out of 10 do. I think the average person sees right through it. They don't have the Trump derangement syndrome that is just blinding them to everything that's taking place around us. And so, it's terrible for our country. This should never be taking place, but it does strengthen the president and his case that he's the only one who can fix what is happening in our country. Ron DeSantis is not up for the job. Nobody else running on the Republican ticket is up for the job. President Trump is the man for the job right now. And, we're totally behind him at Pastors for Trump. We have pastors in all 50 states. That is a coalition in regards to President Trump and getting out evangelicals to vote, not just in the primary, but the largest voting bloc in America is the evangelical vote. And if we will turn out, vote in the general, Donald Trump will be the president.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.